and welcome to my channel. This is Buffy's Deals, where I want to help everyone out there who clicks on any of my videos find some deals, find some bargains. And in this particular video, I want to discuss how to begin your prepper or your stockpile. I have 5 steps that we're going to go over for you to use to begin to prep your stockpile. Here's the different steps we're going to talk about today. You're going to need to ask yourself, why are you stockpiling? You also need to set some parameters, budget, time constraints, location. And then next step, what are you going to stockpile? Is it just going to be food? Are you going to do food and health and beauty aids and cleaning supplies? Next, you want to look and determine where you're going to go for your stockpile sources. Grocery stores, Walmart's, Amazon.com, other websites. And then finally, you want to get started. Just get out there and start doing your prep and buying your products. First lesson. Again, why do you want to stockpile? Ask yourself that. Is it because of the high prices and inflation? Do you want to get food security for you and your family? Are there other factors that you may be external and you may not have no control over them, such as sudden job loss, sudden illness, or a lot of people, you have 3 or 4 generations living together in one household all of a sudden. So let's talk about inflation. It's here and it's going to be here for a while. A lot of sources are saying it's going to be here for at least 1 more year. So we're looking at the end of 23, possibly even longer than that. And the cost of just about everything has gone up. Food, gas, interest rates, the cost of housing, and not just buying a house, but rent too is just astronomical now. So if you want to help avoid constantly being battered and hammered with those rising prices every single day, buy in bulk, prep, get your stockpile together. Food security. I have started doing my own stockpile, my own prep, and my goal is to get a 1 year supply of food for my family. And that's usually a goal that a lot of preppers aim for. And don't forget, stockpile the food that your family is actually going to eat. We don't eat asparagus, so I'm not going to go out there and buy asparagus. Um, I do like to bake, and my family likes to eat all of my baked goods, so I've stockpiled quite a few, baking ingredients, and a lot of canned goods. Other factors when you're asking why you want to stockpile. Again, sudden job loss, sudden illness, 3 or 4 generations living together because of financial distress or reasons beyond their control as well. So to summarize what we talked about with that first one, inflation is affecting us all and it's not going anywhere for a while. You want to stockpile foods that your family's actually going to eat, and hopefully you'll set a goal, some long-term goal of how much you want your stockpile to last your family. And typically that's a year. And prepping can also be done because you want to be prepared when there's unexpected external factors that hit your family, sudden job loss, illness, 3 or 4 generations having to live together all of a sudden. Next lesson, you want to set parameters. And I'm going to talk about 5 of them here. First one, set a goal. Again, when I started prepping, my goal is to get to a year's supply of food and other supplies for my household. And when I'm talking about supplies, I'm talking about household cleaning supplies, detergent, disinfectant spray, wipes, bleach, that sort of thing. Other supplies would be health and beauty aids such as toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, lotion, that sort of thing. Number 2, set a budget and stick to it. One of the main and probably the most common goal of prepping is to save money in the long run. So don't go out there and say, okay, I want to spend $1,000 on my stockpile. I'm just starting out. And now you're in the hole $1,000 and something happens next month, your car breaks or somebody gets sick. You could have used that money for that. Get organized. Buy sturdy storage shelves if possible. Try to avoid those that have particle boards as the shelves. If you're going to be storing really heavy stuff, like you're going to be canning any items in those glass, like ball jars or what have you, or you're going to be storing canned goods, they get heavy and they will make that particle board bow under all that weight. Store your stockpile in a cool and dry place that's also free from critters. You don't want any insects or rodents getting in it. If you have pets, you don't want them getting to it either. And set a time frame and use little mini goals. Just like with people when they're losing weight, oh, after you lose 100 pounds, it's so overwhelming. Set a mini goal. You want to lose 3 pounds every month. Same thing when you're prepping your stockpile. For example, for your first month, if your family likes green beans or whatever kind of canned goods that they really like, why not set a goal? I want to get 6 to 12 cans of that certain food, the green beans, the corn, the peas, whatever it is. I also want to start getting some health and beauty aids for my family. I want each family member to have a month's supply of toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, that sort of thing. Then next month, build on those mini goals. You can repeat the health and beauty aids, or you can add on to it. Maybe get some body wash this time. Get some different canned goods, or get some dry goods this time as far as food, some noodles or something like that, or some soup. You want to just keep in mind, do those little baby steps so that you will reach that goal. If this is your goal, to have a 1 year supply of food and cleaning supplies. What to stock? Pile. We've already talked about that. You're going to do food, but it's going to be food that your family actually eats and on a regular basis. You want to figure out how much do we use of this food and how often do we eat it? And be mindful of expiration and use by dates. You also want to learn how to check for food safety and viability, such as how to test if eggs are still edible. You put them in a jar and you of water and you drop them in there and see if they float or not. You want to determine the quantities and frequency of your household cleaning supplies too. How, if you use Tide Pods, whatever detergent you use, how much do you use? How often do you use it? Same thing with your health and beauty aids. And something else to consider stockpiling would be over-the-counter medications. You have aspirin, cold and flu medications, alcohol and bandages, that sort of thing. Those are all always good to have on hand. Now, next category or next lesson. Where do you go to buy these products? This isn't rocket science. Don't make this any harder than it has to be. Um, Stick with your grocery stores and your warehouse clubs, retailer websites, dollar stores, discounters. Look, Kroger, Meijer, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Ollie's, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, those sort of stores. Stores that you shop at on a pretty common basis. But what you want to do is look at the sales ads for each store, either on paper or online, so you can get familiar with the sales patterns, what goes on sale, how often, and for what price. For example, Sam's Club and Costco will usually start a new monthly sale ad the last Wednesday of every month. And you want to also look out for health and beauty aid or cleaning supply sales at Target or Amazon, where they will give you, with Target, you'll get a $10 gift card or maybe a $5 gift card if you buy a certain amount of those in that category or a certain number in that category. Whereas Amazon will just give you $10 off. You also want to learn each store's item limits and coupon restrictions. Costco ads will state a limit of 2, but that's actually 2 per transaction, not per membership. So let's say you want to buy 4 of them. Just do 2 different transactions. And you do 2 in this transaction, 2 in the next. That way you end up with 4 items. But Sam's Club, if they give you a limit of 2 or whatever the limit is, that's the limit per membership. So you're not going to be able to do other transactions. Or if you do other transactions, you're going to be paying the regular price, not the sales price. Bonus tips. Search for coupons in print and online. But again, learn the store's coupon policies. Can you double? Are there limits per transaction or per item? Such as, I think Kroger, or is it Target? Might be both. when you buy an item, you can only buy four of them or use four manufacturer coupons in a transaction. They won't let you do any more than that. Also, will a store let you use manufacturer and store coupons on an item? I know Kroger will not let you do that, at least not in my area. Also, consider asking family and friends to partner with you, but I also suggest setting up boundaries such as who's going to contribute what amount of money and who's going to store the items, who's going to do the legwork, running out to go get the items, etc. Download store apps or use their websites. You can get coupons or sale notifications, and you can get that via text, email, cell phone alerts. Sign up for bargain hunting websites and let them search items for you by setting up alerts. Some of the ones that I use include Crazy Coupon Lady, Brickseek, Brad's Deals, SlickDeals.net, and Got a Deal. I don't get any kind of referral bonus or anything from these websites. I just use them and I recommend them to everyone I can because they're good. They do what they need to do. They help me find items that I don't have time to constantly be searching the websites all over the internet for. Use these websites, they're free memberships first, just to see if the information you're getting is helpful or not. Also, definitely sign up for free coupons, rebates, and rewards websites. You have Retail Me Not, Rakuten, Ibotta, Fetch, My Points, NCP Mobile. These are free to join and you can earn money back on your purchases. Finally, get started. Take the baby steps to determine if prepping is right for you. And use your stockpile. Before you go out shopping for something, go check your stockpile and see if you have it in there. You might not even need to go out and buy it anymore. You've got it down there. Or maybe your stockpile is getting low and you need to add some more to it. Always reevaluate, is stockpiling working for you? Are there any changes you need to make? And then ask for help. Ask your family, ask your friends, ask other preppers. Um, Look at more YouTube videos, get other tips and hints. The more you learn, the better off it'll be and the easier it'll be for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Please consider liking this video if you learned something. Please also consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification bell to be notified of new videos that I release. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you, and I wish you all the best in your prepping.